So I'm sure it's no surprise that if you've been watching this channel for any length of time, you will know that I am an absolute fiend for Whatnot. Anybody that knows me or has been watching any of these videos knows that I love to hop on there, get some cards, do some deals, make some business and everything. It's a lot of fun, right? Well, in my time of being on there, I've been on there since probably about November-ish, maybe a little bit earlier. But in that time, I have 5 things that I'm going to tell you today that I have learned from being on Whatnot. So we're going to talk about that after we hit that intro in a 3, a 2, a 1. What is going on, everyone? Sauce here with the First Round by Show, where we bring you all football all the time. And today it is going to be a little bit of a different video because of the fact that we are talking about Whatnot and what I've learned from Whatnot. I feel like I'm going to say the word what quite a bit in this. So if I'm not lazy, which I probably am, I maybe might put a what counter up there. I'm probably not going to because I'm very lazy sometimes. But so anyway, whenever I first got on Whatnot, the main thing that I was looking at doing at first was trying to flip cards. I really just wanted to flip them, make a few extra bucks, nothing too crazy. But I quickly realized that was not going to end up being the case because of some stuff that I had to learn along the way. So, with all that being said, number one is learn the cards and learn the comps. So, I mostly deal with football cards. I do dabble in like wrestling cards, some basketball cards here and there. I'm still, even though I've been in this game for a while, I'm still not super well versed in what is a good card, what are not so good cards. I know that I'm looking for certain cards, but at the end of the day, that makes me a really bad target for, or maybe a really good target for those that are selling on Whatnot, because of the fact that I will look at a card and there are times where I'll look at it and be like, man, I bet that card goes for quite a bit. And then guess what? I go and check the comps afterward. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I bought it for, who knows, like $2 or $3, maybe $4 or $5 in the beginning. That's what I was doing, I was definitely overpaying for cards, and I didn't check the comps before getting on there or learning about any of the comps on the cards. And so I ended up overpaying. And that's a terrible thing to do, especially if you are in the market to try to flip them. And that brings me to number 2. Don't overpay. It gets to be way too easy to just slide that little bar. If anybody has ever gotten on Whatnot, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is way too easy to just sit there and swipe across for bid. It's way too easy. I fall into that trap quite a bit. Whenever I first started, I was definitely overpaying. My very first Whatnot haul, and a lot of you guys that watch these videos actually told me, be careful because you overpaid for a lot of that stuff. I didn't realize it at the time, but now I know. Don't overpay. Do not overpay. Don't overpay. Don't overpay. Make sure that you have a budget. That kind of goes hand in hand with this. So make sure you just have a budget. You stick to that. If you see something that you like, obviously grab that, but try not to overpay if you're trying to flip. And it makes it increasingly hard because there are other people that are also trying to get those cards. So sometimes you will have to overpay a little bit. Now, granted, I will say this. If it's something for your PC, I mean, if you feel like overpaying for it, go ahead. But it's your hard-earned money. You do not want to be wasting your hard-earned money on these cards whenever, you don't necessarily have to. So don't overpay, learn the comps. Just make sure that you're doing it correctly, okay? So now, number three. I usually target cards for my PC. That is one thing that I've learned over time is whenever I hop into a stream, what I'm usually doing, first thing I'll do is I will politely ask the streamer to, well, if they have any cards for my PC. Those of you who know me, huge Titans fan. I'm mostly PC Titans, and then you guys can't really see it because it's on the other wall, but I'm not like a huge NBA fan, but I do follow the NBA, and because I'm from Oklahoma City, my favorite team is the Thunder. So I also PC Thunder cards. I also PC wrestling cards, but I mostly PC the ones that are my favorite wrestlers. So The Undertaker, Seth Rollins, Bray Wyatt, my favorite of all time, The Rock, and stuff. So because I am targeting PC ones, that's what I will ask for first. If they don't have anything PC, then I just sit back, watch the fireworks, wait for, them to drop some numbered cards or some auto cards. And those are the big ones that I am usually chasing. I want to make sure that I'm getting something of value. So with that being said, I'm usually trying to watch out for anything that's a low number. So like anything numbered out of 10, out of 25, out of 50, out of 100, out of 200. Nothing too crazy, because again, you're going to be bidding against other people. And if it's a popular player, then everybody else is going to be trying to get that card too. And they might be trying to get it for their PC while I'm trying to flip it. So it's just all craziness. But that's the other thing too, is just making sure that you're not only targeting cards for your PC, but if you are planning on trying to flip them, good luck. Good luck is all I can say. But target those cards that are numbered or auto or RPA, rookie patch auto. I think that's what that means. But RPAs, also just target the big name players, because the big name players, the popular ones, those are going to be the ones that you can flip for a decent amount. Granted, you are probably going to have to pay a premium on those, and the overhead for it, the profit margins might not be that high, but there are some profit margins in there. Now, number 4, and this is probably the one that I have had the biggest issue with, is don't fall into the hype of the streamers, because that is what their job is to do. There are too many times that I would hop in there whenever I first got on Whatnot, and someone would be like, oh my gosh, you got to get this card. You got to get this card. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Just like hyping up the card. Like they look like they're about to have a panic attack because they can't sell this card. And so then it makes you be like, well, wow, maybe that is an expensive card. For instance, I keep looking over here. I have this Adrian Peterson slab. Now, whenever I was first getting into cards, I thought that, slabs, all slabs were going to be worth something. We're going to be worth a lot. No, that's like it costs between 15 and 20 bucks. Granted, I only paid $6 for it, and that was after I had learned from my mistakes previously. But do not fall into the hype, because what they will do is they will sit there, they will make a $2 card look like, they will make it look like if you are buying a $2 card for $5, $7, $10, that you are getting a steal, and you are not, in fact, getting a steal. There's actually so many videos out there, Instagram, TikTok, all this stuff, that actually call out and shame these streamers for overhyping things to the point where, you're overpaying for stuff. So please don't fall into the hype. Don't be me. Don't be me. There was a couple of streamers that I started following just because I was like, oh man, I'm getting good deals on these. I was literally paying either right at comp or a little bit above comp, and they just made it seem like, that I was getting this great deal. You're not actually getting a great deal. So just be wary of that. Don't fall into the hype of these streamers. Number 5 is probably the biggest one. Just have fun with it. I find that my best experiences are whenever I go in there with all these other tools at my disposal, all the other things that I've learned from my time on Whatnot. If I just go on there and just have fun, just ask for stuff for my PC, or hell, I even talk football on there. Like whenever somebody brings up a card that I think is going to be doo-doo, the Shedeur Sanders cards, if you know, you know, I like to just sit there and have fun and talk shit, all that good stuff. It's fun. But just have fun with it. Have fun with it. Stay within your budget. Make sure that you're not overpaying for things. Try not to have as much buyer's remorse. It is really easy to fall into the trap of not having fun with it. But if you're not having fun with it, there's no reason to be on there. So those are 5 things that I have learned from Whatnot. But I will say this. So I have had a tendency to post a lot of these videos from me getting hauls off of Whatnot and everything. Well, with all that being said, that ends today because as of recording this video, after I edit it and everything, I'm deleting the Whatnot app and I'm never getting on it again. So if you want to get on there, feel free to. I'm done with it. It's pissed me off. So I'm done. You guys enjoy. With all that being said, drop a like, comment down below, subscribe, hit that bell for post notifications. If this video helped you out at all, let me know. That's what we're here for. We're going to be talking all kinds of football. But with all that being said, I'm deleting the Whatnot app. Hopefully never getting on that bad boy again. And yeah, good day. Enjoy.